What if Kobe Bryant joined the San Antonio Spurs in 2007? How many championships would he win? So ladies and gentlemen, obviously in the summer of 2007, after a couple winless years and I think a playoff miss, Kobe Bryant was very, very upset with the Lakers, actually forcing him to demand a trade. His favorite options were the Bulls. He was looking at the Phoenix Suns, obviously the Mavericks, and one of the teams was the San Antonio Spurs. Now, obviously, this is the Fantasy 2K where we can't make the trade 1,000% realistic. It's a fun video game. Have fun. If you take the video game so seriously, maybe just leave. But this is the trade I'm going to put up. It's Manu Ginobili, Michael Finley, and Fabrizio Alberto. I just ChatGPT and said, what's the best realistic trade that the Lakers would ask for from the Spurs in order to trade Kobe Bryant? Because if he was really demanding a trade and refusing to play for the Lakers, they would have had to accept pretty much the best possible option. So Manu Ginobili was thought of as like the third best shooting guard in the world at the time, especially considering he just won a championship with the Spurs in 2007 this summer. So this is the trade we're going to go with. There you go. It also makes it so that the Spurs can keep Tony Parker and Tim Duncan together. And a duo of Kobe and Tim Duncan is just way too overpowered. It's going to be so fun to watch them in action. The two probably best players in the world other than LeBron James. I mean, the best players of the 2000s era that we're a part of right now. And we're going to see how many championships they can win. I guess no waiting around. Let's get right into this. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and let's do it. Okay, so second seed in the Western Conference. Honestly, kind of surprised that a trio of Tony Parker, Kobe, and Tim Duncan are not the number one seed, but still pretty dominant performance in this first season as a trio. The only rule for this video, by the way, is that Kobe Bryant has to remain a San Antonio Spur throughout the rest of his career. He's not allowed to leave, and will sim out the rest of his career. As for Tim Duncan and Tony Parker, well, if they leave, and we'll have to see how Kobe wins without them. Hopefully, though, they stay together for as long as possible, because we like seeing super teams in this game, right? Either way, I think this is going to be a 60-win season, or actually just under a 60-win season with 58 wins, as Tim Duncan takes home an MVP. In real life, Kobe Bryant won this MVP, but I guess 2K feels that Timmy D is the best player on this team, as Kobe averages 31, 5, and 6, making an All-NBA second team, and so does Tony Parker, averaging 24, 5, and 10. So great stats from both these legends, all three of these legends, as a matter of fact. We are the second seed, like I said. It's the Nuggets who are the first seed, who I believe have Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson, as we take out the Jazz. It looks like Kobe has to go up against his former team, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Nuggets lost in the first round, meaning we should have a free ticket to the NBA Finals as we take out the Lakers. And now it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, in real life, Kobe would get to the finals in 2008 before losing to the Boston Celtics. So winning here would already mean we're starting off on a successful note for this trio. And this Grizzlies team absolutely sucks and have no right of being here, if we're being honest, as we completely... Okay, up 3-1. Can we shut them down? There we go. In the finals, it's the Detroit Pistons, Chauncey Billups, Richard Hamilton, and Tayshaun Prince. I'm surprised we're not playing the Celtics. I felt like they had the best shot at beating us, but it looks like this first season is going to be nice and easy, up 3-0, and we might as well see how this one ends if we get to watch this one end in a fun way. It's a 4-point game. I think this might end in a close one. I mean, 6-point game. My rule is always 2 possession under 2 minutes, and this is exactly that. So let's go ahead and watch the Spurs possibly take down the Pistons here. And this would be back-to-back championships, by the way, for the San Antonio Spurs, considering they won in 2007 already. Did they win in 2006? They might have won in 2006 too, or no, 2005. I don't know. I get the early 2000s mixed up, other than Kobe and Shaq and the Lakers. But after that, I kind of get them mixed up. Tim Duncan has 28 points and 23 rebounds right now, by the way. So that is a free Finals MVP for sure. Rodney Stuckey out to Tayshaun Prince. His three-pointer misses. Tim Duncan the rebound. And here comes Kobe Bryant for the San Antonio Spurs. Remember, he has 3 championships, but he was the second option on all 3 of those championships, never winning a Finals MVPs in any of those. And that might stay the same as he joins Tim Duncan. He can't find the layup, by the way. Here's Rip Hamilton. Richard Hamilton, nice pass to Hayes. Behind the back to Stuckey. Tayshaun Prince comes off a screen. His three-pointer is missed. Literally the same exact play. This game is probably over, but we might as well watch the Spurs finish things off here. Kobe wants it, and he gets it in the post. Kobe Bryant Puts the moves on Rip Hamilton. Step back. Thought he was going to pull that three. Not going to lie. Kobe all the way to the basket. Misses the layup. But with 40 seconds and up 8, I think we could safely assume this is going to be a win for the Spurs. And we might as well watch this finals championship celebration. Okay, so there you go. First championship is here as Kobe Bryant takes home his 4th, I guess, championship. Not really first championship, but it's his first with this San Antonio Spurs team. And, yeah, I don't know how anybody's going to stop this squad right here for a long time. We'll go ahead and see also who wins the finals MVP. I'm assuming it's going to be Tim Duncan, though. All right, so, I mean, I think it's going to be Tim Duncan who takes home the finals MVP. There you go. Kobe Bryant in the background clapping it up, but you know he's kind of seething. He probably wishes he was the finals MVP since he doesn't have one, but he still has a lot of chances to get one, especially since Tim Duncan will probably age much quicker than him. But there you go. I mean, 28 and 26 with 7 assists and 4 blocks. I don't even know how those stats are possible. All right, here we go. 2008-2009 NBA season. Tim Duncan still a 97. Kobe, for some reason, drops to a 96. I'm sure that'll go up, though, midseason. And it looks like they signed Steven Jackson, who's going to come here to try to ring chase. I respect it. Let's get right into this 2008-2009 season. Okay, yeah, when I started okay, well, I expected this to be way more strong, but when I started this video, this is more what I expected out of this team. I don't know how we're the 2nd seed right now. We literally have a 14-3 record. I got to see who has a better record than us. 19-2. Because they have Kevin Garnett on this Lakers team now. Oh, my God. That is really interesting. I'm not going to lie. So the Lakers got really good without Kobe Bryant now. We're 21-3 and somehow are not the number 1 seed in this conference. Absolutely insane and ridiculous, but here we go. Let's see how we finish off the season. I feel like we're going to still end up finishing the season as a number 1 seed, though, regardless. Kobe Bryant, 34.7 rebounds and 6.5 assists as he takes home the MVP this year in 2009. That's his first MVP. And you'll see right here, as you can see, it says he has 2 MVPs, but he never actually in real life won an MVP in 2003, so not accurate. Just putting that out there. Yeah, let's continue onwards here. And the Lakers are still the number 1 seed. And where did we drop to? We dropped to the 6th seed? Did people get injured or something? It looks like we don't have any injuries. I mean, Tim Duncan definitely dropped a lot, 24 and 15. Tony Parker honestly played really well. He's now somehow a 95 overall, but not really sure what happened to our downfall because we started off the season so good. We still had 55-plus wins. I guess the West is just so stacked. So it's like even with 55-plus wins, you're not even a top 3 seed is insane. Up 1-0, 1-1 now, down 2-1. All tied up at 2 apiece, man. We're going to have to fight hard in the playoffs if we want this 2nd championship as a trio here. And this might be a close game. It's an 8-point game. It's a 4-point game. 1 minute and 59 seconds. We're up by 4. If we could take out the 3 seed, I feel like we could do anything. I feel like no matter what, like our seeding doesn't resemble what our team actually is, like how good we are as a team. So let's do it. Carmelo Anthony, of course, is here. I guess they don't have Allen Iverson anymore. What is this lineup that the Spurs are running? I don't see Tim Duncan or Tony Parker. I do see Kobe as Melo puts in a midi. Make it a 2-point game. Kobe for 3. Misses. Wingate. Carmelo has it in the post, and he ties up the game just like that. 103 here. Here is Gary. Is that Vince Carter on the Nuggets? When did Vince Carter join this team? 28 points a game in the playoffs. He's going crazy. All right. Nice cut from Schroeder. Easy slam dunk, and it's a 2-point lead here for San Antonio. Kobe's got 39 and 5 right now. Melo with it. Zaza. Ooh, Carmelo draws the foul, man. Back and forth we go in Denver. Big free throws for Melo as he misses the first one. That's a pretty tough miss for Carmelo Anthony as he knocks down the second one. 1-point game here. Kobe Bryant. Oh, no, they give it out to Willis now. Screen is set. Kobe gets it deep in the post. It's Kobe Bryant. Tough shot is good. Just a takeover mode here from Kobe Bryant. Wingate has it. Melo on the cut. They find him deep in the post. It's Carmelo Anthony. Nobody can stop on either team Kobe and Melo. The Spurs can't stop Melo, and the Nuggets can't stop Kobe. Screen is set. Kobe, a 3. Bang! Bang! Big time shot for Kobe Bryant to take a 4-point lead here in Denver. Melo trying to take it in. His team now down 2 possessions. Again, the same move. And the Nuggets foul. I think we can safely assume that the Spurs are going to run away with this one. There it is, taking a 3-2 lead as Kobe has a huge 49 points in this one. That's massive. Where is Tim Duncan, though? Tim Duncan? Okay, here we go. Up 3-2. Let's see if we close out this Nuggets team right here. And it's a 2-point game. Is this going to go down to the wire again? We might get back-to-back hopping games here. Unless we pull away, which we kind of are doing. We're up 9. Oh, now it's a tie game. Okay, never mind. This is definitely not a pull away. We're up by 2. Let's see if we can close out this Nuggets team in round 1 here. Into Vince Carter. Marcus Camby is going to set a screen. Vince Carter spins. Great steal. We actually have the big 3 in the game all at the same time, which is nice to see. Big time mid-range as he draws the foul. Knocks down the first free throw. Another free throw for Lukavuski as he knocks down the second. Extending the lead to 4 in San Antonio. It's big. I don't even see Carmelo in the game. I just see Vince Carter running around here. Kobe clamping him up, as you would expect. Back to Andre Kirilenko, AK-47. Steps it back. Back to Wingate in the corner. Screen is set from Camby. All the way to the basket. Great defense from Tim Duncan. Somehow can't get the rebound as Marcus Camby gets a free slam dunk. Let's see what Tony Parker has to offer here as he brings up the ball for this Spurs team. Screen is set. It's a play for Kobe, obviously, in the post now. Kobe Bryant. Let's see if he can dominate Vince. Beautiful post hook is missed. And a chance for Denver to tie up the game. Here's Vince Carter with it. Wingate. Marcus Camby sets a screen. Andre Kirilenko coming off a screen. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. Zaza sets a screen. Deep three-pointer from Andre Kirilenko. Can't hit the shot. Steven Jackson. Tony Parker. Misses the layup. Wingate with it now. 1 second separate shot clock and game clock. Vince. 1 second separate shot clock and game clock. Pull up mid-range is missed. Tim Duncan the rebound, and it's looking good here for the Nuggets. All right, big free throws for Timmy D to keep the lead within 2 possessions as he knocks down both of them. And I think it's looking good. I think we can safely assume we're going to win this one. There you go. Spurs advance to the second round. We didn't have to go through the whole process of watching them miss that shot and then foul. Who are we playing in the second round? It's the Grizzlies. We killed this team last season. Not sure why it wouldn't be the same result this season. We have a 1-0 lead. It's 1-1. We're down 2-1. We're down 3-1. And we somehow get eliminated by this Grizzlies team. Not sure how that happened, man. Really not sure. Guess the good news is that Tim Duncan and Tony Parker still both have 2 to 3 years left. So whatever happens, we're still going to see these 3 as a trio. All right, 2009 NBA season. Kobe is a 99 overall. And then, like I said, these 2, we still have at least 2 seasons with them all as a trio. The thing is, Tim Duncan does get worse kind of fast in this 2K. A little bit too fast to my liking. Like, he wasn't like the generational scorer, but like him dropping down to like a 90 overall really that fast, it's kind of annoying sometimes. But he is also 33 years old, so he is definitely getting older. Let's get right into this. Kobe's now 31. We're still looking for that 5th championship. Our goal is to win at least 6, right? Because Kobe won 5, so let's do it. All right, 43 plus wins. It's looking like it's going to be another successful season here for San Antonio. 50 plus wins again. Okay, now we're the 2nd seed, but then we're the 4th seed. We're kind of cutting back and forth from a top 3 seed. Are we like should we be higher? But there's play. Yeah, like we should right now be tied for 1st, as a matter of fact. But because the Lakers and the Trailblazers won their division, they are unfortunately ahead of us. So that's really annoying. Now we're the 1st seed, though, just like that. So we clearly won our division. Kobe wins another MVP. That's his 2nd. And this is your 1st team All-NBA. Tony Parker keeps sneaking in here. Is Tim Duncan still here? Okay. Tim Duncan may have fallen off a little bit, but that's okay. We're not too worried about that. 23 points and 60 rebounds. If that's a fall off, I'll take that any day of the week. It's kind of insane how 2K has no idea like what to do with rebounds. They make players average way too many rebounds. Why are we down 2-1 right now? Why are we down 3-1 to Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Marcus All and the Trailblazers? What's going on here, man? What is going on? I think we're about to lose right now to the Blazers. Wow. That is a tough L Tony puts up 29 and 10. Tim Duncan 21 and 7. Kobe had 25 and 6. I might blame this on Kobe. Actually, I can't. Kobe averaged 29 in the playoffs. Timmy averaged 23 and Tony Parker averaged 25. So it's really just our bench that is lacking. Still, regardless of how bad our bench is, I just can't imagine this trio losing, man. We are so good on paper. Okay, so we are heading into a new era, the LeBron James era, and our champion, as LeBron James continues to blossom and become one of the greatest players of all time, I feel like that does mean our championship window starts to sliver a little bit. We could use a better bench. Even though on paper our bench looks pretty good. I mean, we have Kyle Korver averaging 11 points, Steven Jackson still putting up 13. I think this is still a really solid team. Actually, I think Steven Jackson starts for us, yeah, so he's not really on our bench. We have a pretty bad starting center. I mean, you know it's bad when our starting center averages literally 2 rebounds a game. Like, we need something a little bit better than that. But Tim Duncan's now 34. Kobe's now 32. And this might be the last season we have this duo of Kobe and Timmy D, so let's make the most of it. Wow, Tim Duncan. I mean, I thought you were going to be washed, but he just goes ahead and wins an MVP, averaging 24 and 17. Kobe makes an All-NBA first team, putting up 29 and 7. And where's Tony Parker? Okay, no Tony Parker this year. So we are the 3rd seed. Might be better if we're the 3rd seed. Less expectations. Are we going to lose to this Grizzlies team again? All right, this is way worse than I expected, man. My expectations were way higher for this team with Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. I'm a little bit disappointed, just slightly disappointed. Hopefully, though, Tim Duncan ends up re-signing. And if he doesn't, I don't know, maybe that's the best case scenario here because I don't know if this trio is really syncing up together very well. All right, 2011-2012 NBA season. Moment of truth to see if Tim Duncan is still on this team, and it looks like he's not. So it's a new era of this Spurs squad. Let's see how we do. All right, 5th seed in the Western Conference. We've kind of just been here in the middle of the Western Conference for the last couple seasons. It's really annoying me. Kobe Bryant does continue to win MVPs, which is cool. If you're wondering, he now has 3 of them because remember that 2003 one doesn't count. We're still looking for that 5th championship, though. That is what keeps haunting us. If we beat these Grizzlies team, bro, this Grizzlies team has haunted us for a lot of this video. That just made me angry. Anyway, we beat them. And this Portland Trailblazers as well. So I guess we're better than without Tim Duncan? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Minnesota, DeMar, Derrick Rose, and that is where Tim Duncan went. How disrespectful. We're probably going to lose, huh? Down 2-0. Can we tie up the series? Down 3-1, man. It's going to be tough. Okay, so we are going to force a game 6 at the least here. We'll take that. Kobe drops a solid. Oh, Parker had 42 and 12, but it's Kobe puts up 33, 5 and 6. Remember, we're still down 3-2 though, so we're gonna have to make a little bit of a run, especially in this game 6 right here. This is a big one, and we are gonna force a game 7. Okay, never mind. 38 seconds. We'll hop in. If the Spurs have the ball though, it's probably over. But we'll go ahead and see what ends up happening at the very end of this game. Because I expected the Spurs to run away, and then the Timberwolves had a little bit of a run. So, yeah, Timberwolves do have the ball. That's a problem. Kobe Bryant going up against his former teammate. Varejao misses. Varejao is not the former teammate, for those of you who didn't understand what I was trying to say there. Tony Parker, it is stolen by Childrich, man. All he had to do was hold the ball for as long as possible. What is John Wall doing on this team? 1-point game. Here we go. All right, these are big free throws here for Tony Parker. First one is up, and it's missed. Of course, he has to miss one at this very moment, man. The worst time to miss. I have to say, though, either way, even if we don't beat or we do beat this Timberwolves team, I really can't see us beating this Timberwolves team in the future. They have such a stacked roster. I just realized they have John Wall. They have Derrick Rose. They have an old Tim Duncan. I think I saw somebody else on this team, too, that I meant to mention. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan, by the way. Completely forgot about him. Like, this team is stacked. Here we go. One more stop here, and we do force a game 7, which would be really nice. Derrick Rose has it. 15 seconds. It's going to be a pick-and-roll play for Timmy D. This is why we practice our pick-and-roll defense. Please, somebody come and double-team Tim Duncan, honestly, at this point. Okay, it's not, actually. That's not the play they're running. It's a wide-open Childress for the win. Misses! And San Antonio forces game 7. Thank God that didn't go in, man. We got kind of lucky on that one. 31, 2, and 4 from Kobe, and he is forcing Game 7 with a chance to go back to the finals and win this 5th championship. He would actually he'll have to play the Bucks, and we are up But then the Timberwolves steal the lead right back, and we're down 15, and it looks like we are not going to be winning this one. 39-8-8. I mean, Kobe did everything possible, but it's just not enough. And I think that, Tony Parker's on his last year, so we'll see if he even ends up re-signing here. All right, moment of truth, is Tony staying? So, Tony is staying. They also signed Jason Richardson. We'll see what he's averaging. He's putting up a solid 19 points a game, so that's a nice addition. And they picked up this guy. Oh, no, he's been on the team, but I guess he got better now because he's an 80 overall. Brian Roberts is looking pretty good. All right, we got a better bench, I'll tell you that. Even Andrew Bogut's a nice addition to this bench. So, and he's starting at center, so that's pretty nice. He was averaging 11 and 9. Not sure why he didn't play a single minute in 11-12, but we'll see how he does here in 12-13. Let's get right into it. Kobe is now 34, by the way, so definitely getting older. Okay, I don't know what happened to this team or why we're all of a sudden just not a playoff team. I mean, we might finish as the 8th seed, but it looks like we're going to be in the worst possible place in basketball, the 9th seed. Not bad enough to land a good draft pick and not good enough to even contend for a championship or even play in a playoff series. There's LeBron James winning the MVP. Kobe Bryant does still make an All-NBA first. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, so, wow, I just wasted a season. So Kobe is supposed to be on this team as opposed to Kevin Durant. So I think we should be able to trade him here. I did not realize Kobe was on a one-year deal, but we'll get rid of Kobe, who's on the Hornets. This team somehow missed the playoffs, though, which is crazy, even with Kevin Durant on that team. So that's a little bit disappointing, but yeah. We should be the 7th seed because Kobe was on the Hornets. But there you go. We kind of just wasted a season like that, which is really annoying. I'm sorry. There are going to be mistakes. Not everything's going to be 1,000% perfect, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But, Kobe's already 34 years old. We're kind of running out of time if we want to win this 5th championship. All right, 2013-2014 NBA season. I'm sorry for that mistake in the 2012-2013 season, but Kobe's still here. They also added Yao Ming, and Jason Richardson is still here. Not really liking this signing at all, but 2 years left on his deal. We'll see if he'll retire after these 2 years. I doubt it. All I know is that he'll have to stay on the San Antonio Spurs. Westbrook, 2014, most valuable player as Kobe does make an All-NBA third team. Still putting up 29, 6 and 6, but the Spurs, while we do make the playoffs, are not looking like a very strong contender. We are up 2-1. It's 2-2. Hold on a second. Okay, I mean, we're only down 3-2. We can make a little bit of a comeback here. We can take out the number 1 seed, and then anything is possible if we do that, of course. This is to force a Game 7, which it looks like this might be going down to the last minute here. It's a 10-point game. It's a 5-point game, minute and 32 seconds. We'll go ahead and hop in here. 1 minute and 32 seconds. Here's Tony Parker with it for the San Antonio Spurs. Raymond Felton on him. Yao Ming on the cut. I kind of forgot he's on this Spurs team. Nice pass to Yao, who gets a free layup, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Paul George, hop step. Nice pass to J.R. Smith. Paul George is open as they find him. Back to J.R. His three-pointer. Bang! J.R. Smith might have just iced it for this Kings team. I mean, there's still some time here, but it's not looking too good. Also, where's Kobe? He's got 24, 4, and 8, and 6 fouls. That's great to see. I mean, if the Kings get one more stop, it's probably done here. Tony Parker has it. Roberts coming off a screen. Is that Splitter? Is that Chris Humphries? 5 seconds on the shot clock. 4 seconds. Chris Humphries sets a screen. Roberts, pull up mid-range, puts it in. Keeping his team in the game. All right, here we go. And if they can get a stop and a bucket, could be some time here. And free slam dunk from the fakest player in the game, Dante Green. And there you go. The Kings take us out, man, in 6 games. It was a good try. I don't really know what we need here from the Spurs, but it's clear this team needs to take a new direction. I really still wish that they just kept Tim Duncan around instead of re-signing Tony Parker. That was the beginning of this downfall. But yeah, let's continue. Is Kobe going to retire yet? But definitely not yet. No, we still got a couple more seasons for sure with him. Okay, 2014-2015 NBA season. Are there any changes going to happen to the Spurs team to make them contenders? It doesn't look like it. They just look worse than they did before. So Kobe is going to be 37 by the end of this season. So, yeah, we're nearing the end, guys. All right, so Westbrook puts up 25, 5, and 11 as he wins an MVP Is Kobe anywhere here? All NBA third team, 30.6 rebounds and 6. I mean, he's still putting up really good stats, but the Spurs just unable to make the playoffs. As a matter of fact, finishing as the 11th seed, 42-40. Can we maybe land a draft pick? Maybe give Kobe one more chance at winning another championship? I can't believe this trio of Tim Duncan, Kobe, and Tony Parker didn't go well. Like, I can't believe this feels like a failed simulation. It's insane to me. But we do have a chance at the 12th pick and land the 12th pick. We're not really going to do much with that in 2015, so we can just move on. As a matter of fact, is Kobe done? No. Okay, yeah, Michael Redd is done, but not Cobes. So we are gonna force him to re-sign, obviously, and then we'll go from there. I think the worst part about this whole simulation is even after Tim Duncan left, it just feels like they haven't even tried to build a new squad around Kobe. So he's just been kind of in the darkest depths of San Antonio for the rest of his career. We might be seeing his last season. He did sign a 2-year deal, so we'll see about that. We'll go ahead and just ride it out. All right, 6th seed, John Wall wins the MVP. As a John Wall fan, that does make me kind of happy. Now, in real life, Kobe did retire in 2016. I assume that won't be happening here. We are the 6th seed, so maybe we're some type of dark horse in this year's NBA. It's actually 2-2 in the series against the Thunder, and we actually take out the 3rd seed, making the second round in the NBA playoffs for the first time in a long time. I remember when we played this Kings team and actually fought hard against them, and we're up 2-0. We're up 3-0, up 3-1, up 3-2. Can we take them out? Oh, my God. Game 7. Come on. Don't do this to me. We were just up 3-0. 2K, please. If we lose this, I might just end the video here. I'm so serious. If we actually blow a 3-0 lead, I might just end the video. Wow, that is insane, man. I mean, Kobe, at this point, just retire. The game doesn't even want you to win, man. That is ridiculous. And he does retire at 20 years old. Exactly 2015-16. Kind of perfect. Yeah, this didn't go as well as I thought it would. We won a championship in our first season and then didn't even make the finals after that. It was kind of weird and awkward, and I didn't expect it to go like that, but not every simulation can be like a great one, obviously. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like, subscribe if you're new. My name is Ethan. You guys are the best viewers on earth, and I'm out. Peace.